Ginger Steps was our second dive site. My, were there a lot of sharks there. Here we have a dive master admonishing me for going down head first. She's telling me to go down feet first. Yeah, I'm not sure what that hand signal was, but you know, we just kind of hang out. There are about 10 of us on this dive. One of our first sharks. These guys were everywhere. There were at least 4 or 5 of these guys. It was a constant. Yeah, there's another one. And I'm sure we'll get another one here in just a minute. Oh, this guy's going to come over right underneath me. You can see they just kind of glide around. They really weren't scared of us at all. They're about 4 feet long. Now she's asking me how much of air do I have left. Well, at this point, I got 1,200 pounds. And I did the gang sign for her. And there's another shark. Now this time, the guys, there's another group of guys that are snorkeling, or excuse me, scuba diving over there. And you'll see them off in the distance there. There's like 2 groups of 5. They got to watch the sharks going after something and eating it, which is pretty cool. And the sharks kind of got crazy there for a few minutes, going after whatever it was they were going after. But they definitely were chowing down. This guy's moving. There's no one. They just were everywhere. It was like 4 or 5 of them that kind of went around with us. Kind of followed us. I think people must be feeding them or something. Maybe somebody's breaking open sea urchins or something. I don't know what's going on, but they certainly were following us. I never felt threatened by these creatures. They're, like I say, they're only about 5 feet. No, she's asking me, how much air you got? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I got 600 pounds. And now she's going to tell us to go back. She's going to tell me and this guy in the yellow fins here to go back, go up. Yeah, she's telling us to pair up and go up to the line and sit for our stop. So these guys we had if you look at the gauge console they had dive computers on these. And there's another shark. See him? The red arrow was pointing at him. These guys were everywhere. But if you look at my console had they were well equipped. There's a dive meter there. So we got through with that, and now we're going back up. And this guy, I'm not sure who he was. I think he's part of the dive master team, but he wasn't our dive master. And you can see we got a little bit of chop here, and we're dealing with that. And I got this other camera that froze up. The one with the orange tip on the back froze up, so I'm gonna get rid of that thing. We don't need that. Fortunately, I had another camera on my mask, and that's what all this footage is from. Now I got to get my fins off. I do one, and you can see all these guys down below. This is a great, Ginger Steps is a great dive. The visibility was good. Visibility was great. As you can see, I mean, these guys are like 35, 40 feet, right? So it's not like they're disappearing. It was a dingy day, kind of a grungy day. It was rainy, and you can see there's a little bit of mess here. Now she's gonna help me here. First thing she's gonna do is she's gonna jank out my weight belt, my weights out of my weight belt, or out of my And that's kind of the end of this video, but it was really, really a great deal. I recommend that dive to anybody.